possibly misandrogynic.
We are. That was a very short 15 seconds.
Hello, and welcome to How Did You Get There? A show where we're critical of thoughts, ideas, opinions, and beliefs, and not necessarily the people who hold them.
These opinions are ours. The critiques are ours. The beliefs and opinions, a little bit ours.
Please don't hold it against our employers.
No,
Or
nowhere we
Jess
work.
or JessFM.
Nowhere we volunteer.
It's just us.
It's just us. Please be critical of us, though. Enjoy.
Yeah. As I frequently tell my students, if you like what we do, please let us know. Tell us what it is you like about it so that we can keep doing something like that.
Oh.
If you don't like what we do, please tell us what you don't like about it and what you might suggest we would do instead to make it better. This is the way that we do criticism.
The use of frenemies.
Yes. And not in the ironic sitcom sense?
No. But like to actually be good and those kinds of things. So, there's been a lot of worldly news that is not so exciting. I mean, it's super exciting, but
have you heard any real good out of this world news?
There has been some news that is out of this world. As I alluded to in the Facebook post, the sky is not the limit.
Which guy is that?
Yeah. Excuse me?
This guy.
Will I kiss this guy? So yeah, recently we sent a spaceship around the moon.
Huzzah! And it was farther away from the moon than the last time we went around the moon.
I mean, not horrifically or wonderfully. Like, it's not breaking.
We went the long way around the moon instead of where you could still see Earth way around the moon.
That is the crucial.
And that's the difference.
I mean, it's something that the Soviets were used to, was radio blackouts, because NASA could make use of international allies, so Australia and other places, so they would remain in constant contact with their spacecraft.
Nice.
The Soviet Union could not accomplish this. They had no such. They got like a window at Cuba, and then the Soviet Union, and blip. Yep.
Bloop.
So they got much better at embracing their silences, I guess.
Did they echo them?
Yes, they are the songs
that make the whole world sing.
Yes, it was one of those things I picked up on one of the master classes. Was that in the Chris Hadfield?
Yeah,
describing the evolution of the systems and how they get prepared and how many space and how they share their information, especially since the breakup of the Soviet Union. That.
And one of them is still pining in his basement.
Georgia is the Yoko Ono.
You could be my Yoko Ono.
Responsible for the breakup.
So Artemis, I did some research for this.
Cool.
I did some research for this, and it was like,
it's actually a big signatory thing.
Yeah, so I got some quotes. I was like, I'm right here with you, darling, unless you step on a landmine, in which case I'm way back in the operations room.
Mm-hmm.
That was from Artemis Fowl.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, yeah, so it was an international team.
Mm-hmm. More than that. It's an international agreement signed by 61 countries.
Cool.
About more space law. And space law comes from aerospace law from about 1919, where they decided the things above your nation were your nations. But then we put a satellite up above everybody's nation, so they had to rethink.
I feel that is sort of that was already an extension of American land law, where they had to do something about tall buildings.
It is why they call it the Chicago Agreement of 1944.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a terrible idea. The airspace directly over my building is still my building.
Yep. Yeah. It's
Kinda.
I mean, at least we don't pay vertical land tax.
Should.
I guess.
Maybe.
It would definitely make us reconsider some things.
We could possibly do some kind of inverse square law, right? So the closer you are to the center of gravity, the more tax you pay.
The further away.
No. If your building is one story, your taxes are.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Because my center of gravity is so low.
Yeah. So your taxes will be X.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 2 stories, your taxes will be 2X minus something.
Oh yeah.
and 3x minus something more until you get like tall buildings. Maybe after a certain height, we just cap out and just go like, then it's that whatever per floor.
Chicago Convention. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. I had the page open. Treaties on the Treaty on Principles Governing the Activities of States in the Exploration and Use of Outer Space, including the Moon and other celestial bodies. Colloquially called the Outer Space Treaty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does Space Force
No. Sort of. It includes all of the all.
Nice.
Everybody's national, local, all international laws are all lumped into the International Space Guide.
That's cool. I wonder what happens if they are at odds with each other. Then we just like duke it out.
The same thing as anything else that's at odds with the UN resolution.
We ignore the UN?
Pretty much. Seems to be the
It's
case.
not what we should do necessarily, but it's what we tend to do.
Mm-hmm.
So Artemis did some cool things.
The Artemis 2.
Yeah,
The second mission of Artemis. The Artemis 1 already went and came back.
Yeah, this is his first human mission of the Artemis series. Using the Earth as slingshot to get out there, to just like not too much slingshot, just enough so that when we get to moon gravity would sort of slow us down and turn us around. And then a slow lope around the other side with a couple little boosts to make sure we're keep going.
Yep.
And then floating gently, ever so gently down until floating very violently down with a few corrections.
A rapid deorbit.
Yeah. Yeah, so hot that the plasma comes whipping past, and it's apparently so bright they had to put on their solar visors again. And then they were racing for splashdown, I heard. And it was like, boom. It was super, super gentle relative to everything they'd just been through.
Yeah, by comparison.
I think they traveled something like 400,000 kilometers.
420 plus, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that one way or both ways?
I think that was the round trip, but it's still a long way.
It's a really, really long way.
I don't think I have traveled that far yet.
And I've gone some places on the other side of this planet.
Yeah, I've been places like 12,000 kilometers at a time.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, 10 of those would be 120,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Maybe a lifetime. I could be getting close to 300.
Maybe. Oh, there we are. 406. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still a very long way.
And I also know that they're getting ready for the Artemis 3 just as soon as next year, even. Which on a space exploration time scale, when you're not in the middle of a Cold War, is really quick.
Why?
So here's a bit of a thing. This one they call a space race against China. Proof of concept stuff.
Okay.
What they actually think the race will be for Artemis 3 is the corporate spaceship groups.
Oh, okay.
Will it be an Orion? Will it be a Blue? Will it be a SpaceX? That's the space race for 3.
Well, so I'm thinking that perhaps that this is philanthropy.
To an extent, hence the 61 nations. I mean, Canada's an active participant. We sent a person.
Yeah. Token Canuck.
Token, yeah.
They had all kinds of tokens on the.
And on the 3 mission, they're sending a female person of color, I believe. Also, this one was exciting. It's the first woman to have gone past the moon, and she is also apparently of a minority group.
Cool.
Yeah.
So simultaneously majority and minority, because
women are the majority.
Women are the majority.
I know. It's a weird one in my brain lots.
It seems statistically improbable. Except they live longer.
Yes.
Statistically.
I mean, yes. And in the modern medical era, much easier for them to pull off the living through childbirth thing.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
Such a trick. Ooh, that's a cool one. Artemis 3. There's also a 4 in the works. Artemis.
Is 3 doing anything interesting? They're going to the South Pole, I think.
That is the hope. is that they can set up a place at the South Pole. What I know, another thing I know, it won't be solar powered.
Be inconvenient if it's at the South Pole. I mean,
but anywhere on the moon, inconvenient.
Because the moon does spin. You get like day, night, day, night, day, night.
Every, but 14 hours or 14 days of, there'd be 14-day dark spot on your solar panels.
It's
not the fastest day, night cycle ever. In fact, it's kind of locked to the Earth that way. But in order to do so and stay in position, it does revolve a bit.
Yeah,
like the sun goes around it. It's not spinning. It's just that the way it moves in sequence.
We can see day and night happen over time, as it takes about 28 and a bit days to go from full to full, which is a
lunar
complete
month
day. To us, it's a complete day. Or to us, it's a lunar month. To the moon, it is a day.
Yep. Exactly so.
Day,
there we go. It will be integrated operations. Orion spacecraft. One or both commercial. Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah.
I wonder about that. The commercialization, the tourist industry version of space travel. I hope that it is like early Antarctic space or Antarctic ventures where they were working trips. Like, sure, you can go and you're actually going to pay like $5,000 to cover your food and stuff.
Yeah.
But while you're there,
and you have to work while you're there.
And you have to work.
Yeah. Is it like hitching a ride on the Beagle?
I think a little bit. Yep. Or the 200 daily experiment processes that go on the space station. Something like that. Like, they don't just sit up there and cruise around and jot stuff down. They're performing, they do that too. Over and above that. Here we go.
Artemis 3 was originally planned as the first crewed lunar landing since Apollo 17.
1972.
Yep. By 2023, however, NASA had indicated the mission could proceed without landing due to Orion's spacecraft heat shield concerns. Ooh, heat shield. Oh, that bad.
No, they covered that. That's why they came in a little less steep and reinforced the heat shield. And they came out of the capsule and were okay with it.
Oh yeah, they were great.
As opposed to vaporized.
And I think that's cool. I don't wish this for any of the humans involved. But I think it would be intriguing if they actually did the other thing, that instead of like coming in too steep and burning up and dying, that they come in not steep enough and skip off the atmosphere and go careening off forever into space.
Forever.
I don't wish that on anyone.
I don't. Highly improbable.
I would. It's possible.
Yep.
Like, they claim that is one of the three possible outcomes, and the hardest possible outcome is the safe landing. But I would actually like to try that.
Can we make a satellite to do that with?
Yeah. Can we make a thing that actually does the skip? Like, I'd
because
love to see
I'm
it in
pretty
action,
sure
we
the
would learn
easiest
so much.
The easiest one to do is just oopsie and burn up, because that's what we attempt to do with all our satellites.
Oh yeah, because gravity good.
Well, useful.
Sorry, gravity good at what gravity do. Or gravity good at what gravity is.
And
you know what I mean?
And consistent enough. Predictable enough.
Yeah. That one seems to be the easiest.
Ooh.
But there's a lot of margin of error on the other side.
But to bounce a thing.
Yeah, the Goldilocks reentry is great.
I mean,
phrasing.
That's where I get to when people are on that funny. What are our odds? Oh my gosh. Why haven't we met the other life if there's other life? Fermi paradoxes. And it seems apparent to me now, but I'm sure I just didn't read the right sci-fi at the right time, that it's going to be whatever our first deep space probe that meets somebody else's first deep space probe will be the first contact.
Yeah.
Like the odds of it actually being an actual person.
Major.
Yeah, no. My large language model isn't even going to do that. It just
I love the premise. It's just not a possibility.
So it has the same level of fun science fiction as the grown robots in RUR. There's a secret formula from which you grow the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As opposed to assembling a mechanical device, an automaton, you have organically grown your robot.
They're a little bit like golems.
Very much assembled, but grown fresh as opposed to harvested.
Wow.
But you have to go to the weaving mill, so you can get all the veins and nerves done. You have to go to the... Yep. So it's the same sort of thing that when we don't know exactly how that technology works yet, but we want to play in that technology.
Because I'm VAT, you know it.
They do call it the VAT room. That's hilarious. Yeah. I think that's the neatness of that kind of science fiction. And I think when we talk about those kinds of things, it's the same situation.
Yeah, because we do today we actually are trying to do the thing that we thought we wanted to do 100 years ago with this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got these machines and we can make them do all these things.
Mm-hmm. And they won't get tired. They won't phone in sick.
It's like the washing machine.
Yeah. It'll liberate you.
Free you up to do other things.
Yep. Yeah. It actually just made it so you can fire your housekeeper.
One of the leading causes of unemployment in the early 1900s.
Automation?
Yep.
I would say yes.
I heard something, it was about toasters. That if we were ever going to be able to incentivize electric companies to actually pay to put the infrastructure to everybody's house, we would need things that would consume that electricity in such a way that it would make it beneficial for both the electricity provider and others who are underwriting the system. And they went to engineers and said, we're going to give you lots of energy. What can you do with it? Make toast. I heard that. I don't know if it's true.
I could believe it.
But it's like, you don't need to re-cook bread. Recooked bread is great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love, toast is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not the way my wife does it, but...
I'm a dark brown toast guy.
Yeah, I'm not a black toast guy.
No.
It needs... I like my toast about medium. Maybe medium to medium well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of raw. I mean, I like bread.
Bread's separate. If I want a toasted sandwich, it bloody be toasted, not just sort of dried out on one side.
Yeah, if I want to toast a tomato sandwich, I want the toast to slice my mouth open so the acid in the tomatoes just makes my mouth burn.
And then the salt cauterizes it.
Exactly.
So delicious.
Welcome back, Cauterize. In case you didn't know, in addition to being Artemis Day today, it is also Casual Friday. We're being pretty casual.
Taking it easy.
Today's beverage is supplemented by vodka. It is produced in Ontario.
Oh.
And it is made from leftovers from the dairy process.
Nice.
Which sounds unappealing, but it tastes great.
I mean, yeah, moldy grapes.
Moldy grapes, yeah. Well, this was like, they said, hey, we've got these dairy cattle, and there's a known problem of getting rid of the waste from making milk and milk products. And there was a limit to how much you were allowed to just dump into the river.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but there's like sugar in there. So they worked with, I think it was University of Ottawa, might have been Carleton, one of the two. And whichever university it was, their biological sciences people engineered some yeast that would actually ferment the lactose and make potable alcohol bits out of it.
Yeah.
And it's good. And they were very good with their vodka, just straight up vodka. It was a lovely clear vodka-like vodka-like beverage, but it was not vodka.
No.
They had to change the law. They changed Canadian law.
Yay!
To make vodka also be vodka, but it was good. What you looking at?
Service temperature range 0 to 25.
Yeah. So yeah, you can store it.
Not a patio beverage, unless you're serving it on ice.
You could serve it on ice, but you can. But it stores. You can store it in a cupboard.
Yeah, yeah.
It's shelf stable between 0 and 25 degrees.
They just recommend serving cold.
Yep. We're serving it in our hot coffee like
more than 25 degrees Celsius, but we're not storing it.
Yeah, we're not storing it there. So it was successful with this very smooth vodka, and they blended it they made vodka creams, but they also removed the lactose from the cream. So it's a entirely milk-based product with no lactose, which is great for people who would like to have like fancy boozy cream in their coffee and don't want to have
good point. So not vegan friendly.
Well, no,
but lactose free.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. We went when we were out in Ontario, and it's a small distillery size space. It's growing because they're expanding their markets. So across the border in Wisconsin, among other places, there's a huge dairy world down there, and that's. I think we talked about this on the show once before. They have a lot of dairy production in the United States because of prohibition.
Yes.
The prohibition story in maybe under a minute. Hey, you can't drink booze. Oh, I guess we'll get together and have ice cream instead. Oh, ice cream is great. That's how we meet people, is over ice cream. Oh no, there's a war. How can we keep our our troops happy? We'll make entire ships that make ice cream and ship it to them wherever they are. Hey, you make more dairy.
Yep.
End the world war. Now what are we going to do with all this subsidized milk production? Oh, we'll make cheese. Now we have too much cheese. We'll have a strategic cheese reserve.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Ronald Reagan. We have starving kids in California, so we're going to free up some of the cheese reserve and give it to the starving kids in schools so that they can eat and perform well in school.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a Republican, and he cared about people enough. I mean, some people. I mean,
former governor of California.
Yeah,
identified a problem, took care of that one problem. He also was trickle down economics.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
That's where I'm like, does he like people?
Okay, but he did a good thing.
He made sure he got elected. But yes, there was a net benefit to the people that got that cheese.
That's what I'm going for.
There we go.
I'm not saying everybody should be Ronald Reagan.
No.
Although,
just in that instance, yes.
If some Republicans were more like Ronald Reagan is today, I think
dead. If some Republicans today were more like Ronald Reagan. No, okay, never mind. I was just listening to the words.
Yep, I said what I said.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of dairy production in the States, especially in the Wisconsin kind of area. So they have the same waste problem, but like 100 times more, 1,000 times more, lots more.
Yep.
So what do? You get lots of your distillery going, and you just distill alcohol, not food grade, just alcohol, and you make jet fuel. You convert milk byproduct to jet fuel, so then you are not relying on imports, or you're not relying on refined dinosaur bits, plant matter mostly, but
yeah, the fossil fuels, which is ironic because if they were fossilized, you couldn't use them.
Fossil just means like old and airy.
Yep.
So yeah. So I thought that was a cool diversification move, and I think that's clever Canadian innovation at its best.
It'll rank up there with canola in the long run.
Yep. Which, if we went back to Mr. Diesel's original engine design, we could be running our vehicles on canola.
Yep. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Always remember, first cars were electric cars.
Everything. Yeah. Everything old is new again.
Yes. Yes. Like, what would be really cool is if you could have a tunnel and then put like a capsule or something inside of it. But like, obviously air would be a problem, so you would vacuum this tunnel and then just run like, I don't know, a train or something down it. Oh, sorry, that was done in the 20s as a concept.
Yeah.
Instead, they just sent messages through office buildings that way.
Yeah. That's cool. And I think it'd be great. You just like turn the suction on at one end, like evacuate the whole tube.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just open it up in boop, and it goes boom.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. Goes to the
and
open
there.
end. Yep.
I mean, it's hard on passengers when they accelerate that fast.
Yes. Yes. That's why you only sent messages in buildings as opposed to people through tunnels.
Yeah. So the best mousetrap, it's a built into the building mousetrap, runs on vacuum.
Yep.
There's a giant vacuum cylinder at the bottom or somewhere. And then there's gobs and gobs of polyvinyl chloride piping with no sharp angles.
Good.
There's a problem with and just the sudden acceleration when you hit the first curve, the rodent that you have sucked up is dead because they've just moved at the speed of sound.
Mm-hmm.
And then so they don't. It's so fast they
don't know.
They don't know, and then they end up in the vacuum chamber at the far end, where they desiccate so it doesn't make a stink. And then periodically they go and clean it out. Pretty handy. Yep. It's very cool. It's somebody went, there's got to be a better way of doing this than poisoning everything, especially when we're doing it around foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, vacuum. Like the vacuum of space.
I wonder how many people just throw stuff down to see what happens. I know I would.
Yeah.
I'm 12.
So I don't. Yeah. So the vacuum of space, which is a big old lie, but it's proportionally relative. It's not empty, but it may as well be.
I think sometimes we break down our concepts too far. Like
the internet says, yes, space is a perfect vacuum,
near perfect. And
well, that sucks.
But it can't be, right? Like not next to itself, it isn't.
Oh, so vacuum you're saying is a relative term?
I would suggest it is. I am not a physics guy, but yep. It's.
I think I am nature. Because I abhor vacuuming.
There you go.
Nature abhors vacuuming.
I mean, yes, and gravity apparently is stronger than that.
Well, gravity sucks all the stuff away from the places of not gravity.
Yeah.
Or everything falls towards gravity and away from not gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Which is how we make vacuum anyway.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Science, cool.
It is super useful. We're having this show as a result of science.
The nice thing about knowing that it's a near perfect vacuum in space is you won't freeze to death. You will boil to death.
Probably. Depends on where in space you are.
Like if you were just like
you would transpirate to death.
You would definitely transpirate, but if you were,
if you were exposed to a sunshine, that side of your body bakes, and the other side of your body freezes.
Yeah.
It's a cool.
It would actually heat you all the way through. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert.
It's a Google moment. There's the moment.
Yeah, I love all the ones where they throw people out into space and they just turn into like crystals. And it's like that's
because they freeze dry.
Yeah, sort of, maybe.
It depends on what your. Ooh, that is a cool experiment I did see on this one though, where they had because you can make a ball of water and it stays a ball of water in space, and so they put a fizzy tablet in it, and the ball of water just got bigger.
Nice.
But it still contained the fizzy tablet, and every now and then you'd see like a tiny micro bloop go off, but overall it was just a ball of bubbles.
Nice.
Yep. There, this guy, the ball of bubbles guy.
That's great.
He's gonna ball of bubbles.
Make this a bubble. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's public domain. You can show that.
He's working on it. Yeah. The things you could do in space that you can sort of postulate what you think is going to happen. We have a pretty good idea now. There's my bubble.
Yeah, and he's got a paddle so it doesn't adhere to his skin. So gentle. Boop. But like, what? This is so amazing to me.
That's great. That is great.
You see little micro bursts a little bit, but like overall. So I watched that, and part of my brain said, he's got to clean that up when he's done. Does he have like a towel and just sort of?
You just lean forward and drink it.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. It's pretty clean in there, I'm sure.
Yep. The other thing I saw, I think it was on this same mission. I think it was the same guy with the gyroscope.
Ooh.
So he's running the gyroscope, and the spinning. Maybe it's somebody else, but it was the spinniness of the gyroscope in space. If it hasn't got the spin gyrating spinning, you bump it and it flips ass over tea kettle.
It does the thing.
It just like goes everywhere. But when you run this
demonstration, very clever.
Yes. So when it's actually doing the spinning, you can poke it at one end and it will just move in space straight. It will not.
It'll still maintain its
relative position.
Oh yeah, same guy. Yeah.
Hey Tim.
Because there is one on there. That's how they know where it's positioned.
Yeah.
They use them in submarines.
Do I know which way's up?
Yep.
Or to keep them up.
Gimbals.
Yeah.
Gimbals just gyroscope.
Yeah, this is just cool. It's just like when it's spinning, he pokes it.
Yeah.
And it just goes in that.
It stays in that orientation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Steel wheels. Like the Rolling Stones. They had a tour about that.
They had a whole tour. 6,600 RPM. Whoop. Zoom. That's what stabilizes the space station.
And
That's very cool.
anything you play on, it's going to sound like the Chipmunks. It's all sped up like that.
So we're about halfway through, a little over. A little show we like to call How Did You Get There? A show where we talk about thoughts, ideas, opinions, and beliefs so that we might be critical of those things and not necessarily those that hold them. Today we're being a little goofy and having a good time. Sort of loosely related to Artemis Project.
Yeah. Well, I thought we needed some space.
Yes. Needed to clear. I mean, to infinity and beyond.
Yeah. That's a math problem and a half.
N+1. There's some caveman sitting there one day going, but what if I just add another? What if I just add another one? What if I just...
Well, the cool thing about infinity is if you take one away from it,
it's still infinity.
It's still infinity.
Yeah. But if you have to start at infinity minus 1 as opposed to n minus 1, but then you have a negative infinity amount.
Well, and you can have that too.
Yes.
N minus infinity is negative infinity. It's just infinitely negative.
Yes. I went out with her.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
I'd like to have a debate.
Well, I shall be a master of that.
Yes. It's time to fish or cut bait. Now I'm a master fisherman.
People's life choices make a difference.
They can. They can. I almost forgot the comma on London Fog Sean. It made it sound like a WWE star all of a sudden. It's London Fog Sean. Guess what he drinks, though?
Can you smell what the tea is bagging?
then if he gets knocked out, oh, somebody spilled the tea. Or if his breech is right up.
Oh, he's coming around for the double dunk.
Ooh, steep. Our missed career, Randy the Whip Webb.
Oh, Randy the Whip Webb. And his manager.
Ian.
Ian.
Yeah.
And his manager.
Ian. If only he was like Dutch, because then you could get like Olaf or something in there. Sven. I mean the same thing. Sven, Ian.
Sven, Ian, Sean.
John.
Ivan.
It's a common name. It's a very Christian name, I would imagine.
Yeah. So, but not like Artemis. Artemis is not.
Did we look up Artemis?
I looked up Artemis Fowl. My bad.
That's right. That's right. Are we getting that video? Oh, we had the video of the gyroscopes. That was cool.
It was, yeah.
That was very cool. Artemis etymology. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's
like
in ancient Greek,
but like ancient Greek.
Yeah.
I like those where the story, let's say the story of Artemis is super common and so everybody knows it, so they don't bother to write it down.
Yeah.
And then stories that are new and being written down allude to this Artemis story all the time because of course everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so we lose track of that. This happens lots more than I would care.
Yeah.
I would like that to never happen is what I'm saying, but
well, I recall being in university and taking some voice lessons, and I did a voice recital, and one of the pieces that I sang in German, and it was Isis and Isis and Osiris. Yeah, Oasis, Osiris, Shanket. I don't know. It was something about Isis and Osiris, and it was didn't bother to look up who they were because I was not going to be an opera singer, and I just wanted to sing a song.
You weren't all down with Egyptian mythology.
Yeah, no, and those are like some of the oldest of the Egyptian gods, and everybody knows who they are.
Yeah, exactly. It must be lonely being an old god.
Thank you, Mr. Wednesday.
It's because last Thursday. Here we are. Lydian. Ooh.
Or some. The Greek goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and the moon.
Ooh.
Oh, I get it now.
No. I did like when they chose like Inu gods for the most recent slew of Jupiter moons.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Also known for her role as a protector of young girls and a symbol of chastity.
By way of folk etymology.
She is the twin sister of Apollo.
Ah. Callisto. They have some really cool Xenophon and
Zeus and Leto, a Titaness.
There we are.
The parents.
There's Xenophon. I knew that'd show up. I actually know some of this stuff. That's crazy.
Oh, Artemis is featured in various myths, including Actaeon, a hunter who accidentally saw her bathing. She transformed him into a stag, leading to his death by his own dogs.
Nice.
That serve you right for peeping when you shouldn't.
How's the peeping, Tom?
And Iphigenia. During the Trojan War, she demanded the sacrifice of Agamemnon's daughter as punishment for killing her sacred deer, but ultimately saved Iphigenia. I can't think of Iphigenia without thinking of PDQ Bach.
Yes.
Iphigenia Goes to Brooklyn. It's a lovely little piece. It's a round, I think.
Oh yes.
Iphigenia. Oh, Peter Shickley, I appreciate all of PDQ Bach's works that you had uncovered. You will be sorely missed.
There was a good performance by him.
Where
he sat in with somebody's Philharmonic. But he is such a disheveled-looking person.
Yep.
And dressed the part.
Excellent.
Yep.
Oh, did you see the video that's been going around about the conductor that was wildly flailing and conducting and knocked somebody's $1 million violin out of her hand?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of To the Moon,
Ooh.
Alice.
Yeah, she was the featured soloist, and he was conducting.
What a nightmare. I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah, what a night. By Grabthar's hammer. What a nightmare.
What a bargain.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't make me go away.
No, do it. Make him go away. No, there we go.
There we are. So, yeah, yeah, she's just sawing away, and he's flailing away, and then he does one of these. And the violin just goes whoopsie doodle, and then he stops the orchestra. And she's
devastated.
Yeah.
Just walk off the stage now. Yep.
So he allegedly, I didn't check into it any further, I just read the comments. He had been fired previously from a different orchestra for being misogynistic.
Ooh.
And I don't believe he did this intentionally, but
he's looking for the moment. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and he's doing the thing, and I have so many thoughts. So, like, there are multiple roles of conductors. Knocking the violin out of the hands of the soloist. Maybe she should have taken a step over one.
She was dang close. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate for her. But I have lots of thoughts about conductors. Like, having been a conductor, there's a couple of roles that you fill. One is at the time of training and teaching, it is not your job to be flashy. It is your job to help them be amazing, whoever they are.
Yep.
Your ensemble. At some point, when it comes time for performance, you become one of the performers, but it should not be at the expense of the group. You shouldn't become the focal point. You should be one of the participants in the thing that you're doing.
That makes sense. Then if I don't want to see you, I don't have to. I can just close my eyes and still enjoy the performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly,
no offense to you or any other conductor.
Yeah, and you will need to practice being as flamboyant as you're going to be in performance. If you don't practice it, then you're going to surprise your orchestra. Right? Yeah. Oh, Jer. And he practiced that. Like, just get us started and then wander away.
Yep.
Have a drink. Come back.
You guys are good. Good job. We need to go back to F.
Right? Because he's not listening.
Nope.
He's doing the thing. But that's how he also conducts it in person.
Yep.
Yeah. But the people who in rehearsal, they're doing this and trying to keep you on time and doing this and get louder and get quieter.
I mean, there's a bit
right? Do that, but eventually you're going to want to work that into what it's going to look like in performance.
You're going to want louder,
or Leopold. Because otherwise, what you're doing is you're programming your orchestra or your vocal group or whatever to do a thing regardless of what you do. At which point, if something goes awry in performance, you have no control.
Crazy.
Or you have less control. I won't say you have no control.
I guess it's the same, right? Like all of these practices for better performance. Hence, we circled the moon before we tried landing on it.
Yeah. Well, you've done a piece of theater or two.
One or two. We practiced them many times before doing them.
Right, and then...
That way, if something goes wrong, we know where we are still.
Yeah, but have you ever rehearsed a show, and then when you get in front of an audience, one of the actors does something else that they thought was going to be way better?
Yes.
Isn't that great? No. Right? So and now imagine that the person who is leading you through suddenly does something unexpected to you.
True enough.
You have two choices. You can like
That's so
panic and go with them, or you can go, well, that's not what we practiced. I'm going to do what we practiced.
Just like visions of Jer, you're about to embark on a quiet piece and just tippy-toeing out on stage to prep us. And we'd just be like, what's going on? What is he doing?
Why doesn't he just go like this?
Yep. What's with the... Yeah, I could see that would definitely throw you right off your game. You were out of your comfort zone.
So when, and this happens all the time as well. Like, I'm going to go back to all the space missions. They do dry runs of exactly what's going to happen with nobody going through space.
Mm-hmm.
They make all the calls in the order that they're going to happen, and they do them in the timing that they're going to happen. Because they want to know what to say. They want to not screw up what to say, when to say it. They have a script. They do the thing.
Do you think we'll have good enough robots for Artemis 4 that we can just leave them behind to do stuff? Like I get
Probably.
because like
I mean,
the
depends
half-life
on the
batteries are
stuff.
pretty good.
Yeah, it depends on the stuff.
Clearing. I see. That's my concern, right? Like the you and I understand the regolith problem.
Oh yeah. So
Like it'll come up.
Moonrock bad. Moonrock
is
rough.
like pumice, but
Without the rough edges taken off.
Yeah, there's no weather to smooth it off at all.
Yeah, pumice is relatively smooth compared to regular.
Yeah. So to get a thing that lasts out there, like, because I see all the, well, how do they drive? Well, they can't drive long, I'll tell you what, because I don't know how you...
As soon as they kick up dust,
it's
they got problem
stuff. Yeah. Same with pressure chamber changes. So that's a thing that the Soviets do different than the NASA does. The Soviets have a back entrance to their spacesuits and leave them outside.
Oh.
So that they don't bring all of that space dirt inside, so when it depressurizes, it doesn't go and launch itself into everything. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And so there's a different entry procedure for cosmonaut versus astronaut in their original designs. I'm sure things are more
they probably figured
homogenous
a couple
now,
of those things out. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, of the easy thing, that was how they learned that that's what happened to your spacesuit, is the poor Russian guy that couldn't get back in his shuttle without, emptying out his spacesuit. So he had to like depressurize his spacesuit and then crawl through his little hatch and do it up. But all spacesuits are more safe after that because everybody shared, even if it's a different space race.
Well,
like it doesn't change the accomplishment. The safety features are what they're sharing.
Scientists
mm-hmm.
care more. I'm going to broad strokes this. Yeah. Scientists care more about the science than they care about the politics.
Yes. I think most scientists that care about politics do so to procure funding.
Yeah.
They need to know which government's doing what so that they can tell them the thing.
Chase the money.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, yes.
I need the money so I can do the thing. Give me the money, I can do the thing. Yeah, but we don't want to do that thing. Okay, well then I will go find somebody else.
And if you find somebody else, you can do a thing that's environmentally friendly, that is, I mean, to an extent, we're still burning, we're still creating carbon emissions. But they're already, they're not. They're from within this sunlight.
Yeah, so we made them in this sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cows ate the plants.
Yeah.
The cows made the byproduct.
It's no different than drinking the milk of it.
We're gonna do the thing and put it all the way through.
Yep. Yeah, using this sunlight's cool. Using ancient sunlight is less cool.
Yep. Student science. It was recently at the Polytechnic, the student research symposium, the last week of classes, and the environmental science students and the agriculture science students they did a show and tell, poster board science,
cool.
Grown up science fair style.
Yeah.
And one of the booths I stopped to look at was about vermiculture. Using red wigglers.
Ah, the Cadillac of worms.
Right? It was all I could do to not do that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
She dressed in pink. Her entire board was like with pink. She had pink giveaway stuff. Like it was very thematically good. And she was like, if you want to do some vermiculture at home, if you want to have do some nice things with your own compost, you should blend it into a slurry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can do that with a home blender.
Yep.
Like just juice it up, and you need about half of what's in your
Oh,
in your
he was
slurry.
curious vermiculture. Yeah. There's a guy in Coaldale that does the casings.
Yep, and that's the thing that you get.
Yeah.
So she did some things just around how much you should blend, emulsify your compost in order to maximize the casings that you get from your vermiculture, so you can get the best soil out of the deal.
Or deodorant.
Cool.
Worm casings can be used for making deodorant.
Yeah. So and
It makes as much sense as well. Barf makes you smell good.
Yeah.
And castor. Sorry.
Yeah. Beaver sweat.
Anal glands.
Yeah. So that was cool, but right next to hers was a guy who was investigating microplastics effect on plant growth.
Bummer.
And he tried a couple of things, and it turns out that if you have polyurethane, it's not good. It's not bad. It's kind of not statistically abnormal. Like many of the things could be written off as actual problems of the experimental conditions, like somebody opened a door when they shouldn't have, or got too warm or too cold or whatever. But with the nylon microplastics, which were slightly smaller, the plants actually had more root growth. They were sturdier root growth plants, but they tended to be a bit shorter. But in a way that was at least statistically significant.
Neat.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that could be good for, if you're trying to do some things with soil and soil retention. Yeah, get lots of root in there, and that should be good. But if you're doing it for food that you're going to eat,
not as good.
And he said, yeah, I don't know where the balance is. That wasn't the area of my research.
Yeah,
but yeah, definitely you would want to balance out the benefits of the root growth with the undesired effects of consuming microplastics.
Yeah.
So just fascinating stuff, and it's all the science, and they're doing it. Yes, they're doing it for a grade, but they're contributing to the body of the knowledge, much like sending people around the moon.
Yeah. That just because it's fun to me, and we're critical of some thoughts and ideas. The flat Earth people are not having a good time with this. I mean, it's unsurprising the amount of science they need to deny at this point. Because before they could say, well, it's been so long ago, an Apollo mission.
Did we fake this one too?
Yeah, for the most part, that's all they've got in the bag now.
Oh, it's a big fake. It's all AI.
But we have like continuous shots, and yeah, I think.
Oh no, it went out of sight when it went around the moon.
No, like from the capsule itself.
Oh yeah, they have a continuous.
So where they're having the problem is they think it should be a straight shot, right? So like, moon, Earth, go, right?
Oh, and that's how it looks like in the comics.
Yes. However, it's like so much fuel necessary to do it that way.
You have to go so fast because everything's moving.
Yes. So you gotta kind of come up, and then it pitches, so that like you're not fighting directly against the gravity. You're
spiraling away
like a good orbiting device with a bit of thrust does. But it didn't make sense to the brain that they don't just. Wouldn't you just go the shortest distance? No. It is the shortest distance. It is the least energy efficient way to go.
Yeah. So I mean, you might want to go to the west side from here. You just go straight there.
You could. That would be cool.
Yeah. However, there's like a big ass hill and a river, and kind of a lack of roads, and it's just not super convenient. Right? We want to.
Yeah, it's just even like the launch vector, the horizontalness that it needs parallel to Earth.
Yep.
So that it can gain the speed so that it can leave the Earth pole most effectively, most efficiently.
Oh, like in Star Trek when they slingshot around the sun.
Yes.
So they can get back in time.
Yes. It's exactly like that, only with real physics.
Oh, come on.
I know. I'm sorry that temporal storylines, other than Doctor Who, and even then sometimes, are done quite poorly. Although
I love me some time travel as long as it's internally self-consistent.
Yes. Hard pressed to find science fiction that isn't Star Trek that paints the future in a positive light.
Quite often, I mean, there are challenges in Star Trek Future.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which makes it go. I think to a certain degree, Foundation, like Isaac Asimov, not so much the television series.
No.
But
that's a different kind of theater, and I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's not. But in the actual, yes.
But in the whole, in the prelude to, and even everything from iRobot to everything after Foundation, there's a lot of positive in that future. It's where we gain the benefit of robots. We gain the benefit of space travel. We gain the benefits of all of these things.
Yeah.
And then we have a cop who goes out and solves mysteries in the prelude to Foundation bunch. And in Foundation, you can't get away from the fact that there are people who are jerks. So
you mitigate.
You mitigate as best you can.
Yeah.
And it's there's got to be more.
I know.
Like even
it's just easy. I think it's just easier to vent out your distrust of the future than it is to envision a bright future that isn't just you biased.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're yearning for the historical fiction past of Star Wars.
No, yeah.
I love historical fiction.
I mean, yes.
Sorry, historical fantasy?
It depends on. That is a good. How do we categorize the science fiction that is Star Wars?
Well, yeah, it's historical.
Yes,
because it was long ago.
Long ago.
It's set long ago in a galaxy far away, right? Yeah. So it's historical.
Is it long ago?
Long ago in a galaxy far away. Yeah. Much like this episode will be 2 weeks from now.
Yes. Yeah. We have a show in 2 weeks, talking about direct democracy. We'll have a guest who.
Are we going to allow our viewers to weigh in on that?
I would love that. Please engage whenever a question comes up.
I should set up like a Menti poll or something online,
that would be great.
Just like we were in college or elementary school or something, and everybody's like. You log in and you go to the thing, and then the question pops up on the screen. We'll give you like 30 seconds.
That would be the very best
to vote on stuff.
That is direct democracy. We could fill 20 minutes with that, you guys, right there.
We might only have 4 questions, but one every 15 minutes. It seems like a good
Yep. We'll see. I mean, he's got like 8 points in his article. We want to discuss his article.
Cool. One every 7.5 minutes. Then all right.
That's right. Yep. That's it. I think
we're
just about done for the day.
Well, we got about a minute and a half left, and I don't know what I want to say. We've got some other potential shows coming up. Have you ever wondered about insurance?
Like it's
and the insurance
I bet
industry,
something and somebody takes that bet. Like I bet I'm gonna die, and the company is like, yeah, I'll take that bet.
Right, and there's some pitfalls.
Yep,
and there's some things that your insurance broker probably won't tell you until they're telling you that you can't do a thing because you read that clause. So I know a guy who was interested in perhaps sharing his insider understanding of the industry of which he's no longer a part.
Inside understanding. Insider makes him sound like
inside understanding.
Yeah.
It's some insight.
Yes, very good indeed.
Yeah, of an industry that needs oversight.
Yes, 100%.
So
100%.
We're looking for that one maybe in a month's time. Maybe
that would be about.
Sounds great.
Sounds cool.
Thank you again, gentle listeners and viewers, for tuning in. I remain Stephen.
I guess I'll be Jeff still.
And that's Leroy Sean. Behind the camera. Hey, say hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. There's Sean. Yay!
And thanks to Jess for being our producer.